So then that wasn't it.
Okay. Where does it go from here?
So I guess apparently he used a lot of the customer funds to pay for. He was like second in donations for the Democratic Party.
Okay. Like across the board?
Yeah, across the board.
Who was number one?
It was some institution. I can't remember the name.
Okay. Wow, he was second, eh?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
And
so he funded Biden and all that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we were talking about how it's easy for the governments to bail out companies and like banks and institutions, but it's not easy to bail out like the people, like trying to get the student loans like kind of cleaned up. But that's because we're not paying for all these like political endorsements. Yeah. But institutions are. Yeah. And so they always get the good side of the treatment. Yeah. So I'm sure he was contributing to all of that. Yeah. And
he was just greasing the palms like while he's young and making sure like his future's set. Like anytime he needs like a potential real bailout situation in the future, like those palms, they're all already greased up to the max. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I know you. It's like you've been keeping me in this office for the last couple decades.
That's right.
Like, yeah, hell yeah, dude. You want your bailout? Here it comes. That is the process to how the system operates, right?
Yeah, I wonder how that's going to contribute to this whole outcome.
Well, yeah, I mean, if he's going to have, I don't think anybody's out there advocating except for Mr. Wonderful, maybe like that. The FTX needs a bailout from the government. At least I hope not. Hopefully, that's not even like a thought.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Not enough like real people have been like. Well, I don't know. I say that.
Like, these are like huge, the biggest institution. But
yeah, I say that.
I mean, it's like, A16Z investing at FTX. How much of their percentage of the portfolio is in FTX? Like almost nothing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like 1%. Max.
Maybe.
A max.
Maybe.
But I don't know. That was a pretty big round. Some of those big investors probably like went heavy on FTX.
Yeah, but nonetheless, their portfolio size is still negligible.
Yeah.
And that's
pretty much what you're saying. Like, nobody's going under. Well, that's not what we're hearing, though. We're hearing a lot of people are about to go under because of this.
Well, yeah.
But nothing of like as the magnitude of banks.
Like banks, yeah. All the banks.
Like half of the banking infrastructure is about to go kaput. Like that's something the government hears and might like honor as far as like, okay, this is a fucking problem. It's gonna be like, look, this VC fund that invests in a bunch of shit coins is about to go under, lads. It's like, I don't give a shit.
That's where the term too big to fail comes from, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So FTX is definitely not that.
Yeah, and crypto is not like a deeply ingrained thing into like society where like it's going to impact everyone's like retirement.
Yeah, if everything goes to zero, the government's going to be like, you see, you should have been careful.
Exactly. Yeah. See, we were right all along. You should really be pumping your 401ks, go back to work. Yeah. Pretty much. Like that's how the government's thinking about it, right? Yeah. So FTX, he was on the right path. He was greasing early, getting that grease out there. He needed another decade or two of persistent grease and like funding to the Democratic Party. Then he would have had it made. Yeah. At that point, everyone's 401k would have like FTX products. You know what I mean? And so I guess Coinbase is probably going to facilitate that.
Yeah.